Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Youthman. Earlier this week, Sony announced their PlayStation 5 in their big reveal, showed us all kinds of games, and we got a glimpse of what the console is going to look like. Now, if you haven't checked out the previous video I did on my initial thoughts of that, I'll post a link to it right up in the card above, as well as in the description below. Now, based on the size of the console in comparison to the controller, we already know that the PS5 is going to be quite large. What we may not know is how large this thing is going to be. Today there was an article showing several Sony employees holding the PS5. Now, as you can see in this picture, if this is legit, this thing is going to be massive. I mean, we are talking super tall if you have it vertical. If you lay it down horizontally, which we know we can do based on some other pictures that Sony has provided to us, this thing is going to take up some serious width inside your console or inside your cabinet or up on top of a counter. Now, there are some guys that have already tried to calculate, the size of the unit based on the size of the USB port, and so that kind of gives us a rough idea of what it's going to be. But if the PS5 is literally this large, I mean, this thing is taking up most of his front area, his torso, from his waist all the way up almost to his shoulders. This could literally be the biggest gaming console that has ever been made. Now, if it's going to be that large, there may be some specific reasons why. We all know that some of the PS4s definitely get hot and they produce a lot of noise. And so Sony has talked about they're trying to make that better. And so maybe by having a bigger console, they have better ventilation to it. We saw some of the ventilation on that narrow strip on the inside of the white where the black area was. We could see like ridges going all the way from the front side all the way up and then to the back of the unit. And so we know it's going to have a lot of ventilation, and maybe that's part of the design. But holy cow, if this is legit, if it's not photoshopped, this thing's going to be huge. And so I'm going to keep it short. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know, is that size, if it does legitimately come out to be that big, is that going to deter you from buying it? Would that not fit in your console? Is it going to look just really atrocious being that tall if you stand it vertically? I'd love to get your thoughts on that. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't checked out the previous video on the PS5, take a look at it right here. And as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll catch you in the next video.